Hey guys, welcome back to Raid Shadow Legends. In today's video, I'm pretty excited. You'll see something that you will probably never see in a video of mine. I am overcapped on energy because I've just claimed some of these Arbiter missions, but we are on day 18 of this free-to-play account, and we have basically completed phase 3 of the Arbiter missions, moving into phase 4, and I'm trying to finish this in a month. I'm trying to get Arbiter before we get High Cthulhu. That is my mission on this account, and I've got everything planned out on a calendar. That's how sweaty I'm getting. The only thing that might hold me up is going to be possibly getting enough points from Arena. I am spam refreshing. I've got another victory I can get here. You can see I've got 7 tickets, but you know, I'm just getting those points to get the level 10 is going to be like the one hard thing. You can see I got this one done in 11 hours, these two in 23 hours, this in 1 day. I've got to start hoping we get some lucky refreshes. Otherwise, I may start using a few diamonds to refresh Arena opponents for 5 per refresh, just to try and get that underway. I don't recommend it to anyone, but that is just because I am trying to push these missions, and these things are so huge. So I want to go through what I've been doing, why I'm having so much fun with this Arbiter mission push, and why I absolutely sweat farmed over the last day using gems to refill energy, because of the timing of the things. Because the big thing that's going to impact you in trying to do quick Arbiter missions is the unlocking of these bad boys. We are currently on the Void Keep. You can see we've got 22 minutes left for the day. I had to get those Void Keep missions done, and then I also had to make my 4th 6-star, which I went ahead and made Uugo, and then I've also, after we finish these, the first mission of the next one is get 5 level 60s. So as you can see, I've also been farming up a bunch of fodder. I got to get 1 more fodder 5-star. Unfortunately, I can't feed this guy until the beginner thing ends. I'm really pissed about that. It really annoys me. But hey, no, it doesn't matter. But yes, I need to make another one, and the next one is going to be Nut. I'm going to talk about Nut. Nut is someone I am going to use for clan wars and for faction wars, but I'm going to work on doing the rest of the progression of the game without him. But because in the Arbiter missions, the next 4 that I have to build is going to be first a Spirit, then a Magic, then a Force, then a Void, because those are the next 4 that I need to get to 6-star Ascension in that order specifically. And I don't want to do a fodder champion instead of Nut because I got him on my account. So I am going to use him also for clan boss, because we will have to do 100 million damage to Nightmare clan boss. And this is going to make it so that I don't have to spend as many gems buying extra keys to do that. And that's why we're going to focus in on the Nut right now. But for the general free to play, when I look to doing dungeons and stuff like that, which I don't recommend anyone does dungeons like gear dungeon farming, except for Spiders 10, until you've got pretty much your first 8 6-stars, because I'd rather just farm at high efficiency. I'll make a whole video going over that in the future, but yes, I am going to do Nut next. Then after that, I am probably going to do my Elenaril. And then after that, it will be Mausoleum Mage. Yes, I could do her, but I'm going to do Mausoleum Mage because the dude is just putting in so much work for me. We actually lucked out and summoned his 2nd star on his soul, which I would have rathered someone else, but you know, we did get that. And then after him, I'm going to have to see, maybe we get a different Void. So we'll see how we go, but we did just pick up a Void summon from these bad boys. So let's see if we can get something that's worthwhile in this. Trying to get all these summons while I can while the event's still active. Okay, what do you got, buddy? Attacks one enemy, decreases target's turn meter by 50%. If the target's turn meter is fully depleted, places sleep debuff. Okay. Heals this champion by 40% of the max HP, places counter attack on this champion. What do we got? Attacks one enemy, has a 40% chance of placing 30% decrease defense buff for 2 turns. Dark Elves. I mean, honestly, not a bad little solo character maybe for Dark Elves. I don't know what else I've got because I didn't pick up, what's his face? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. That was pretty average, not gonna lie. All right, let's complete these missions. So complete that one. Now we got to fuse the Relic Keeper, which is over here. No, I don't need to do that. I need to do this. You unlock, yes. You unlock, yes. Dude, did I click it? Yeah. You unlock. So I had these guys all prepped for a while. Unlock. Okay, fuse. This is Relic Keeper, yeah? Okay, good. I'm doing the right fusion. Fuse. Fuse. Dude, yes, I got another... Lucky I got enough silver. Okay, there we go. Boom. Relic Keeper summoned. What faction's he? Sacred Order? I mean, he can go alongside my my Alice, I guess, in Sacred Order. I don't know. Who cares? Faction crypts, they're a thing. There we go. Complete that one. And there we go. All right, phase complete. Dude, we got way too much stamina. I got to start burning this stuff. Collect. There we go. We get the 2 legendaries. As you can see, the first mission here is upgrade 5 champions to level 60. Now, what I am going to do today is I am going to push my Nut I'm going to push Gnut. I'm going to push Gnut to 50, then build up that one extra fodder, then 6-star him, crank him all the way up to level 60, finish that. We've got that done. We've got that done. Then I will be able to deal this damage to the Demon Lord on hard. It will take me 2 attacks. So I will have to wait for refreshes, which is okay. That's perfectly fine. We got that unlocked down. Then clear 14 or higher of the Ice Golem's peak 10. We can do that easy. We can do that easy. And we can do this one easy. And we can do this one easy. Yeah, we can do that. And then we can do spiders as well. So we can do all those. The issue with timing is going to be getting the keys in time, because I stupidly, the mission that I had to do 7.5 million damage against the clan boss, I had my 2 tickets saved and I didn't realize it said normal. Like, because normally I can do like 9, I think I actually did 10 million on normal. Yeah, I just did 1 hit there. But before that, I didn't realize it said normal. So I just did 1 on easy to guarantee it with 1 key. And then I was like, far out, man. I boned myself there. So I wasted a key. Now we're 6 hours away from the next key. So I'm kind of pissed at myself. I did put myself out. So it's 12 hours before we can get that. And the reason this is a big thing, because if we go to back to the missions, there is a fair bit of time and energy that's going to have to go into these missions today. Considering I'm going to have to 2 key to get the hard 5 million damage. 10 million damage. Maybe I can 1 key it once I get my nut up. I don't even know how to say that guy's name, and every time I say it, I sound like a fucking idiot, man. I don't know. But yeah, once I get Gnut up, maybe we'll be able to do it, because if we go over here to... I had my first crack at Nightmare just to sort of see where we were. And that was... Where was it? You can see I did... Oh, you can't see. My head's in the way. Shit. Boop. There you go. Yeah, 5.14. That was with level 29 Gnut, just testing him out. Honestly, he just does big damage whatever he uses. Like, he wasn't top damage dealer at all, but I think his extra Death Shred really helps, and obviously the attack break as well, so he helped me there. But, you know, 5 mil on Nightmare, maybe on hard, I can actually do 10 mil with 1 key once I actually build him up. So we'll have to wait and see. Now, obviously, the other thing is, if you're doing this and you're trying to rush these missions, once you make this level 60, do not make them 6-star Ascended. That is a very, very important thing, because as we move down... you'll see as we go through these missions, I looked all these up on hellhades.com, which was super helpful. Yeah, so you can see this one. Clear stage 14 or higher of the Spirit Keep, then mix 10 potions. You still don't want to do it here, and this is why I'm doing it, trying to rush everything today, because after the daily reset, which is in like 10 minutes, Spirit Keep opens. So I need to do everything else here, because then after Spirit, it's Force Keep, which they span these out terribly, because then I've got to skip Force, then I've got to do the Magic, then skip the Spirit again, and then get into the Force, do that. Then next Sunday, which is a week away, I'll be able to do the Void one. So that is the kind of pacing they do. But then after that, we get to this one over here, which is, where is it? Fire Knight, Spider's Den... Ascend, yeah, clear 15 of Spirit Keep, and then ascend a Spirit Champion to level 6 of Ascension. This is not retroactive. You've got to do this after the fact. Then you've got to do a Magic Champion. Then you've got to do a Force Champion. And then you've got to do a Void Champion. So you don't want to mess that up and do these too early. So my Gnut is not going to get upgraded too soon. Then obviously the big thing when we come back here is going to be getting that 100 million damage. That is going to be the last one. Everything else, I think we should be pretty good to get through. I think we should be pretty fine, because the other thing is, like, for Fire Knights, if we're trying to do that on, free-to-play version, we are... Dude, you can't see my points. Unfortunately, you cannot see my points because my head's in the way. Let's do this. Boom. You can see we're at 1214 of 1250. So, I mean, we can even use Morag over there as well as an option for Fire Knight to get that done. So I think once we've got our 8 champions built, which once again is going to look like Alice. We're going to have you, and yeah, I don't know for the Void. Maybe we do Bellower, maybe we do her, Skullcrown, because she was the one that I pulled off camera. Not too sure. We'll have to wait and see how we go. Is there any other summons in these missions that I will get before the point? I don't think so. Yeah, so we'll get this one, and we might get this one. It depends how much longer is left. No, we're not going to get that, because unless we single key it, the damage, we're not going to get those ones because this ends in 8 hours. But I mean, it is what it is. I'll just start hoarding them, but we're not going to get any void summons anyway. I was hoping to get as many summons as I can, these ancients, before the end of this double up event, but you know, we'll just start saving for the rest of it. As for the rest of the stuff, once again, we're still just grinding out that arena in gold 5. Getting as many points as I can, because like I said, the big thing is going to be getting the points here, because when we look to upgrade some of these things, this is going to be 250 golds, plus 300 golds, that's 550, plus 350 is 600, 900, plus 800 is 1700, plus 900, dude, did I say get that wrong? 2600, 3600, I think I need about 3600 total, and as you can see, we're on 1094. That is going to be the big thing. That's going to be the big time delay. That and getting $100 million, $100 million points on the clan boss nightmare is going to be the issue. The clan boss one, I mean, I can just buy extra attacks, but they are 100 gems per purchase. Whereas these ones, you know, I could buy extra arena attacks, but like you can see, the problem is not having the arena attacks. It's getting the enemies. So, you know, I'd have to buy arena attacks and do refreshes. I've got to math it out. I think you get roughly 50 attacks per day, free to play. Plus, you know, I've got a few extra things in the bag. I've also haven't claimed the challenge reward, which is another 10. So there's a bunch of things in there you can do. But, you know, at the end of the day, I do have to sleep sometimes, which is very unfortunate because it does sometimes lead me to overcapping these. But, you know, we can. I found basically any Arbiter below, like there's a lot of single Arbiter defenses that are like up to 100,000 power. And I found anything that's around 100,000 or below, I can pretty much win. Some of them have those annoying gear sets, which make it a bit difficult. But besides that, we're not too bad. So this one's got decent resist, but we did actually manage to land that. That's not too bad. So we just do this. We do a basic here because she's going to reduce timings. And like I've gotten used to fighting solos, and that frost set on the Mausoleum Mage is working is so nice for me as well. Stuff like that is just absolutely perfect. We'll just do this. Boom, boom, boom. Job done. And as you can see, so we are managing to get through some of those opponents. There is also, the other thing is we do have the tournament going on at the moment. We got Tag Arena, which I'm currently rank 1. I think this one's going to be close between me and rank 2 and rank 3. Oh, and rank 4 is getting up there. Hopefully I can land on top for this one. Last time I won the last one of these tournaments and got 6 absolutely god-awful pieces. So I'm hoping we can get something decent in the next round. So we'll have to see how we go. But hopefully, you know, we at least get here into the top 3. If I have to, I will buy refreshes on those. The first one's only 15 for the day, so I'll do that if I have to. We've got Champion Chase Tournament, which is going to net me some more gear as well. You can see we're still in position 2 on 6,000 points. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to the 7,500. 10,000 would have been huge. This bloke went ahead and got his mythical tome, but I'm happy to get 4 more legendary pieces here. If we can get that, I'm more than stoked. The mythical would have been insane, but obviously, you know, he deserves it. And then we've got the classic arena as well, which, because I'm in gold 5, I'm absolutely shitting that in. So we'll get another 6 star pieces. Dude, we got a big influx of gear coming very, very shortly. There's a Dragon Tournament coming up. I'm just completely skipping that. No interest in that one. You can only use FX as well, which, you know, I wouldn't be able to farm that efficiently anyway. So completely skipping those. Other events, we got the Champion Training going on at the moment, which, you know, hopefully I can crack into this and get a few more rewards. I want these soul stones. I want the soul coins because, you know, souls do actually make a big difference. We'll see how far we can get while we're leveling up that nut. The Gnut. We'll see how we go, but dude, I have no idea. I've got to watch a video and see someone say his name to know how to do that, but you know, I'm a bit lazy on watching videos. Gear enhancement event, I'm not too stressed on this. I did a little bit, you know, I'm not stressed. I'm silver broke anyway. I've been upgrading gear as I go, which is probably a mistake anyway, but you know, it is what it is. And then Dungeon Divers event. This has got 9 hours left. We're going to get a bunch while I'm farming Good Nut up in the next, you know, 9 hours. So I'm hoping we at least get this Ancient and we can pop that. I'd love to get the Primal as well, but I'm not too sure how we'll go here. But because you do get it for the, you know, the drops from campaign as well, we're going to be doing a bit of campaign farming. So we'll see how we go. Anyway, that is a complete roundup of what day did I say it was? Daily login. It is day 18. Dude, I got to close that and not open it because I don't want to claim that 500 energy yet because I'm already overcapped. Dude, 500 energy could be huge for today. Anyway, guys, that is the update on the account. Anything else you want to know, let me know. But like I said, having an absolute blast trying to push these missions as fast as possible. Dude, I do have an attack in the mail and I may end up using it. I may end up using my attack in the mail. My theory was to save this for my 100 million, but if it can get me some of those extra ancient shards before the timer on the thing runs out, I may use this. But in general, if you ever... Oh, wait, it's only got 1 day left. Yes, I will use it. Dude, I thought it was a 99-day thing. It's only 1 day. So I'll use that. Dude, if we can build up this Gnut to 60, get him to like 5-star Ascension, maybe we'll do enough damage to the boss. I'm not too sure. We'll have to wait and see, but that is where we're at. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.